I'm back again with another video, and this week's video is going to be a beauty favorites. I'm just going to be going over some of my favorite beauty products from the beginning of makeup application to the end. So I'm going to try to cover everything as fast as I can. So before this video is super long, let's just jump in. So first, I like to moisturize my face, and my favorite moisturizer is the Clean and Clear Dual Action. And you can get this from the drugstore, CVS, you can get it at Ulta, and I like it because it's just exactly what it is. It moisturizes, and it also has acne medication in it, so it helps to prevent and to clear acne. And after that, after I do the moisturizer, I prime my face. My favorite primer is the Porefessional by Benefit, and this one is almost completely out. I need to run out and get another one. But my favorite thing about this is that it has almost a mattifying effect. At least on me it does. It's very mattifying, and I have a lot of big pores around the T-zone area, so this gets into those and fills them in very nicely for a nice smooth base. I really recommend using primers when you do your makeup because it does help with the longevity, and it also helps to give your face a clean slate. You know, you always want to have a nice canvas behind your makeup. So after I do that, I typically put on my foundation. So my favorite foundation for a couple of years now has been the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I'm in the color C3.5. This foundation, it's a love-hate relationship. I always go back to it. My favorite thing about it is that it has really nice coverage, and yeah, it's a satin finish, so matte, and between matte and combination skins are I'm sorry, oily, I don't know what I'm saying. Between this is good for oily and combination skin. So like I said, it's a love-hate relationship because MAC foundations tend to oxidize, and I do not like that. And they don't, I mean, it's not too much of a difference that it makes, but I don't like it. And I didn't notice until I used to put the foundation on the back of my hand and then set it, and sometimes I'll forget to wash my hand once I'm done, and when I look, this little patch or wherever it was like orange, and I was like, oh my god, am I walking around with an orange face? Does it look like I have a mask? What is going on? So I geared away from it for a couple of months, but it's still my ride or die. Like I said, I mean, I like it. So far it's what I've been wearing, and like I said, it's just a love-hate relationship. So after I do my foundation, I will go in and do my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I use the one and only Anastasia Dip Brow, and I use the shade Dark Brown. And this beauty product here is a game changer. Like, it has changed my eyebrow game for the better. I don't think I have the perfect eyebrows, but I think they're perfect for me. I love them, and I love how I do them. Some people think they're too bold, some people think they're too dark, but you know what, they're on my face, so let me worry about it. If I'm not worried about it, then you shouldn't be worried about it. But anyway, when I first got it, it was a little tricky, and the girl warned me at Sephora. She's like, if you've never used a pomade, I'm not sure if you're gonna like it. And I was like, well, you know what, let me try it, because I tried the Brow Wiz, and it wasn't giving me that look that I liked. The Brow Wiz is really good, but it was giving me more of a like natural look, and I know that sounds funny, but I like really sculpted brows, so I felt that this is the only thing that can give me that. And I'm sure there's other products that, you know, do the same thing and are probably cheaper, but this is what works for me, and this is what I like. So yeah, like I said, it takes a little getting used to, but once you figure that out, then you're good to go. And after I do my eyebrows, I will conceal and, well, prime my eyes. I use a primer. I use a concealer as a primer, and my favorite concealer so far has been the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, but my smart self just threw my tube out because I ran out. I need to grab more, but for right now, I've been using the, and I don't have it in here, sorry. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in Fair. So I've been using that to prime my eyes and also to highlight and conceal under my eyes. And I did forget to mention my favorite ways to apply my foundation is these two babies right here. My almost everyday routine, I use the Beauty Blender, and this is extremely dirty, I'm sorry, but this has been an awesome investment. These things are expensive. Well, at least to me, $20 for this little sponge is a lot of money, but they last, and it does have a little nicks here and there. You know, it's beat up, but it's been hanging with me for about 6-7 months, and it does a beautiful job at applying your foundation for a more natural look. If you don't want cake face every day, then this is awesome. It blends the product evenly. It distributes it all over your face evenly. It leaves no, you know, any lines or anything like that. So I really like this. Now for more glamorous, full coverage, cake face look, and cake face to me is not a bad thing. You know, it's, some people it is, to me it's not. But for a more full coverage look, I use this baby right here. And this is the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki. And this does an awesome job of packing on the product. So how I use this, I just, I'll grab some foundation, pump it on the back of my hand, and then I grab that and then just stipple this all over the face. And then instead of, you know, swiping it and doing that, I do that all over the face, and then I buff. So I buff it all over the face, and this does a beautiful job at doing that for me. So let's see, I did the brows. So after the eyebrows, I conceal. I talked about that. And then I'll start with eyeshadows. Now, I have a lot of eyeshadows, and I could not, I had a really hard time picking the one favorite eyeshadow. If I could just use one eyeshadow for the rest of my life, it would have to be MAC Soft Brown. It's a beautiful, you can't even see that. It's a beautiful neutral brown. You can use this on all skin tones. I like it because it's a great, like I said, neutral color, not too warm, not too cool. It's a great transition color, or you can just dust this all over the lid just to give you a little color, and or just in the crease if you want to just give your eyes a little more definition. So this is definitely my one favorite eyeshadow, and this is actually my first eyeshadow that I purchased from MAC. So, and it's still hanging in. I haven't used it as much as I should, but this is definitely one of my favorites. So after I do eyeshadow, you know what? I forgot my eyeliner, but I'll just tell you what it is. My favorite eyeliner right now is the Maybelline line stiletto, I think it is, but I like to apply it with an angled brush. The applicator on that, it gets really messy for me, so I prefer to just grab some, put it on the brush, and then draw my wing. So that's my favorite eyeliner. I don't have it here, I'm sorry, but you can find it in the drugstore or Ulta. And let's see, once I have done my foundation and done my eyeshadow, I will set my whole face with the powder. And my favorite powder to set with is this Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder. And I don't know if it's a mineral powder, but it's just looks like that. It's like a little dome. So maybe it is mineral, I don't know. But this is my favorite because it gives a nice natural look. It doesn't give your face an over powdery look, and it doesn't settle in your fine lines is what I'm trying to say. So it gives a nice, even, smooth base to your face. That rhymed. So after I set my face, on a day-to-day basis, I don't contour every day. What I do is I just bronze the face. So I'll just take some bronzer over on my forehead and temples, a little on my cheekbones, and a little on my jaw, and that's it. So for bronzing, my favorite bronzer is this right here. And this is by Wet n Wild. No, it's not. By Rimmel, sorry. It's by Rimmel, and it's in Sun Queen number 003. And it's just a nice warm shade, and yes, I broke it. I accidentally dropped it and a big chunk came out, and I'm just so glad it was just a little piece. But yeah, as you can see, this has been through some things with me. So this is my favorite bronzer for a more day-to-day base. Now, if I do want to contour, this is a new product of mine that I just got not that long ago, that has very quickly became one of my favorite. It's been my favorite palette to use for contouring the face. And this is the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and it's all dirty, but it's okay. And I know I said I was going to do a review on this, and I'm so sorry I never got around to it, so I guess I can do a little mini review here. But it comes with 6 shades. I don't know if you guys can see that, 6 shades. And what I love about this palette is that it is cool toned. It's cool toned, and it's not cool. You have to have cool tones to contour, in my opinion, because, you know, shadows are dark. So you have to, you know, use cool tones to mimic shadows on your face, thus giving a slimmer face appearance. But what I love about it is that the colors here are universal. This color, well, on an everyday basis, I use, well, when I do contour, I use this one here, the light. If I want to go for a full, you know, chiseled face, then I will mix this one with this one. This is just way too dark for me. I will look crazy. But yeah, like I said, it's a very universal palette. Anyone from my skin tone to very tan or dark skin tones can use this. So I really, really like this. And yeah, it comes with 3 contour shades and 3 highlights. They have a yellow like the Anastasia banana powder, and then they have a beige, and then this one here is a shimmer highlight to do in the top of the cheekbones. I used it a couple of times as a highlight for the cheekbones, and I didn't really like it, but that's the one that I don't like out of 6. So to me, that's a win-win. And it comes with a brush. I don't have it here, but it comes with a brush, and yeah, to me, for $45, you get a brush and the kit. That's a steal, so I'll have to take advantage of that. And speaking of brushes, this is my favorite brush that I use to set my face with this powder, and this is the Real Techniques powder brush, and it's just big and fluffy and dense, so nothing much to that, but that's my favorite powder brush. Now, my favorite blush is definitely Melba by MAC. This is a very beautiful peach tone, corally pink. A lot of skin tones can benefit from this one. It's very universal, and it's a matte. I like my blushes matte, unless it's Orgasm by NARS. I really like that one because it has the gold flecks in it, and everybody knows about that that blush. So, but yeah, actually all of my blushes are matte except for that one. But yeah, that's MAC by Melba. And my favorite, I'm just all over the place with this video, but my favorite blending brush for eyeshadow is definitely the SONIA KASHUK 108, and it's just a tapered blending brush. This is a dupe for Sigma's E14, I think it is. So it's just this one here, soft bristles, gets the job done, and I think it's only like $4 or $5 at Target. For my favorite mascaras, I have 2. This is what I've been doing lately. This is a NYC City Proof buildable mascara, and this is really, really cheap. You can get it for like $2 or $3 at the drugstore. And then I have the Dior mascara right here, and I use this one for volumizing. So that does a really good job with the nice fat brush. And then the NYC one does a really good job at giving them length. So that's that one. And then I also have a favorite lipstick. Favorite lipstick is definitely Twig by MAC. I love this color. Yeah, I have about that much left. This is my second tube of this one. I got it last fall, and I went through that so quickly, and I like it because, to me, I can wear this in the summer, in the fall, in the winter, in the spring. It's just an all around color for me, and this is a great color if you're trying to mimic the Kylie Jenner lips. I would use MAC Whirl as a lip liner, and then put this in the center, and that will give you that look, just in case if you wanted to know. And then, of course, my favorite highlighter, which is new, and when I mean new, it's like 2 weeks new. I just got it and it's already my favorite, and it's what I'm wearing today. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It is the Champagne Pop highlighter by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. She did a collaboration with them, and yeah, it's a beautiful highlight. It's what I'm wearing today. A nice dewy glowy look. So yeah, that's it. And I do have a favorite setting spray, but again, I just thought about it now actually, and I left it upstairs. My favorite setting spray is the Urban Decay Deslick spray, which is for oily skin. I use it because it helps to keep a matte face throughout the day. And even though all of my products are mattifying, because I do have oily skin, I love Champagne Pop to put, you know, that dewiness and that glow back into the skin. So it looks very healthy and very youthful. So I just spit. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for my beauty favorites. If you have any questions, I'll link all of this stuff down below. And if you guys want to see, I'm thinking about doing a skincare routine video. If you guys want to see that, then please leave a comment down below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.